Ah, shit. Here we go again. We are back on the New Vegas once again. Oh, man. One of these days I'm going to start this game and I'm actually going to record the entire playthrough without getting cold feet. But yeah, we are going to attempt it once again. So why the hell not? I played this game maybe every other year or so, just because it's probably my favorite RPG of all time. But anyway, we have opted to... I have the Viva New Vegas mod pack installed, so... not like a ton of massive overhaul mods, just a lot of stuff you can kind of tweak within the game itself. I think we'll just start a game, and then we'll talk about some of the stuff. So, I guess first off, we'll be doing very hard. I'm not going to do hardcore, because I just think there's multiple parts of hardcore that are very tedious, but...
You're awake. How about that?
So, I'm going to allow a perk every level, but there's going to be a couple other caveats to try and balance the game out to make it a little harder in some other ways. One, for certain weapons, depending on, there's going to be weapon requirements, so regarding, oh man, what do I name myself? Shit. We too low. No, I'm not. Shit, I didn't think of this, actually. Interesting. Character name. I can't believe I'm blanking. Wide load.
Good spring.
Oh, whoops. Oh, shit. I actually... Oh, that's a mistake. I set my pause as enter. Oops. I should not have done that.
But you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
I'm not going to go super far with the customization either. I don't care that much how I look.
How'd I do?
I think I'm going to play mail courier, though. Like how Asian doesn't look that different from Hispanic or Caucasian. Like, these three all look the same. Ooh, presets. Let's do randomize and see what happens. Yes. Alright, well. We're old. Nah, we're not. We're young. Oh, you can't do, like, crazy... no, you could do crazy-ass hair types. Yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be wearing a helmet the whole game anyway.
Right, anyway. Stuff that okay.
So as I was saying, so there's gonna be weapon requirements depending on the type of weapon, whether it's unarmed, melee, energy weapon, gun. There's gonna be a requirement skill-wise to use that, and there's gonna be a strength requirement for some of the heavier weapons. So that will balance it out. Also, I've opted to make it so I cannot open my Pip-Boy during combat. So I can't basically pull up healing items and stuff. Now, you're going to say, well, can't you just hotkey stuff? Sure. But what we'll actually do is I'm also going to make it so I'm not going to make it, but I'm going to play by the rule that I can't heal in combat. I have to be out of combat in order to heal. Also, I'll play by a couple of the hardcore rules. So first off, I am going to require, I'm not going to allow myself to repair limbs with stims. I'm going to make it so I do have to use doctor's bags. There's a couple other stuff that I just thought was tedious. So I was like, I don't care enough to enable hardcore mode. Like, I don't care about the sleep, food, and water bars. They're just a nuisance. Ammo having weight is fine, but there's not really any way of me enabling it without downloading more mods, and this game's already unstable as it is. I mean, this game already, for me at least, is like I'm having to like cap my frame rate and turn VSync on and do all these things just to get it to sort of run okay. And it's still not really stable, considering my hardware. A game this old should not be this unstable, but you know, Bethesda ever wants to remaster, go ahead. But yeah. So, anyways, so we'll do our stats real quick here. I'll kind of break down every stat why I'm doing it.
We'll learn right quick if you
but yeah.
like all your faculties.
Okay, so in terms of strength, I think we're gonna start with 6. Perception, I think we'll keep it 5. Endurance, we're actually gonna do 7. Charisma, oh whoops. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. We're gonna drop down to 1. And for the only thing, so actually, I should just go through. So, strength, carry weight, obviously, and with the weapon requirements, obviously higher strength initially is going to be good, just because I think at 6 strength I'll be able to wield most weapons strength-wise. Obviously, only the really heavier stuff requires 7 or more, and a lot of that stuff is not obviously available early on in the game, so I think we'll be fine with that. We're obviously going to get all of the implants to buff stats anyways, so I think we're fine in that instance. Perception is at 5 is completely okay. There's not any perks that I really want that bad. So yeah. Endurance at 7, so that'll allow us to get basically every implant except 2 of them. So we'll get every stat buffing implant, and then because we'll get the endurance implant, we'll get up to 8 endurance, which will obviously allow us to get later in the game implant GRX, which is one of the best perks in the game. So yeah. Charisma, again, I think the only perks with Charisma, there is one perk that's actually not bad that buffs your companion's damage threshold by 50% when you drop below 50% health, so it's not terrible. Like, that's actually a decent perk, especially in hardcore mode where your companions can actually die, but we're not playing hardcore, so yeah, Charisma doesn't really matter in this case. Intelligence, obviously probably the overall best skill in the game on average, because obviously science, repair, medicine are all very good skills, and skill points, of course, are your lifeblood, right? So we're going to go with, I think, 8 int. In terms of agility, I think 5 is completely fine, and then we're going to go with 8 luck. And 8 luck will allow us to pretty consistently win at the casinos, and will allow us to generate a bunch of caps from that. Obviously, critical hits, and obviously it affects all skills too. So yeah. So I think most of this agility as well. We're actually going to take a perk that's going to give us +1 agility off the rip. So we'll start at 7, and then we're going to get an implant that allows us to get up to 7 agility. We're going to get the intelligence implant, so that'll be 9 int, and then I'm going to use my we'll talk a little further, but I'm going to use my first, when I hit level 2, I'm going to use intense training to get to 10 intelligence, which will obviously give me the most skill point generation per level. But yeah, so this is pretty much, I think, going to be our stats here to start out. So yeah.
Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know you're vital.
Wow, thanks. He basically just called me brain dead. That's very, very kind of him. I'm trying to remember if he gives a shit if you steal his stuff or not.
Go through a couple of questions. See if your dogs are still barking.
Oh, the funny thing about this, the first time, so I was testing some of these mods out to make sure it worked. The first time I walked up to this couch, I didn't realize you have to hold the interact button to sit. So I thought it was like the keybind was like bugged, but it wasn't. Dog? I mean, none of these really matter, to be honest. I'm going to skip through it because it's kind of irrelevant. It doesn't have any impact on the game itself. Sure, he'll put a couple of your stats based, like he'll pick your tag skills based on what you say, but it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna go with Barter. We're gonna go with okay, so we're gonna get +5, right, in every stat. So we already have repair at 22. Barter, obviously, we're going to get is good early on because it's going to allow us to get a ton of caps by selling shit. So we're going to do... I guess we don't have to do science, technically. We don't have to do science, actually. We should do lockpick, though. Because even if we take the skilled, which gives us +5 in every stat, we're not going to have 25 unless we put this in here. We'll get over 25 medicine, repair, and science. Survival, unarmed. I'm trying to think of what else. I think guns is probably a safe bet, as always. It's just so prominent, especially early on. Could do speech, but I don't think I'm going to need it initially with what we're doing. Alright, yeah, so we'll do guns. We'll do guns, lockpick, and barter. I think that makes sense. Initially.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family.
There is a place we're going to go off the start of the game here that is a little abnormal, but there's a good reason for doing it and such. So yeah. So small frame, I do get crippled more easily, but +1 agility. Not a lot of ways to just straight buff a stat like that, unless you take, like, intense training. But yeah, so we'll do that. We're going to do skilled, which means we get +5 in every skill, but we suffer -10 experience. That's not a big deal. There's so much XP in this game. You're never going to be, like, short of being able to get to level 50, so that's not a big issue. So we'll do small frame and skilled.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm in my underpanties. You know what's funny? The default skin, or not skin, but clothing for the female courier, it shows her stomach, which is funny. It's like she can't just wear the same shirt.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had
So,
on you when you was brought in.
I should have...
I didn't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be... And
thank you, brother.
you should talk to Sonny Smile. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the medal... Anyway, you ever get...
No. So what's really weird, actually, is... I'm trying to remember... Does he give you all your... Maybe you get all your equipment once you walk out of the room. I didn't get all of the extra stuff, right? Like the tribal pack, all that shit. So we'll do a couple things here. So we're gonna obviously we'll activate the chemistry set, get more stims for homemade stim packs. Wait, what? Why can't I crouch? I can't crouch in here. I don't think it actually matters for like your reputation. If you steal everything in his house, I don't think he even cares, from what I recall. It does hurt your karma a little bit off the rip, but that's okay. We'll get it all back. We're gonna do a lot of stuff for the community, right? So it doesn't really matter, and it's just free caps, so... Gecko Kebab. Damn, 40 health for that? That's kind of good. It's not terrible, I guess. So we're gonna steal everything in his house. Don't worry, we'll save the town later. So it'll make up for it. Ooh, sexy sleepwear. Carton of cigarettes. stealing doesn't really affect your karma that much either. Nowhere near as much as, like, killing people does. Just take all this food. Books are useless. Take all these bottle caps sitting on the shelf. We will actually keep the stims, though, because those will be useful for us. Pencils. They don't weigh anything. Why not? Anything that doesn't weigh anything, you might as well just take it. Ooh, doctor's bag. That's good. Sunsets. Blood pack. Med-X. Surgical tubing. Actually, I'm curious. Yeah, see, I'm still neutral even after stealing everything. I don't think he has much in this room. Anything that's like 1 pound for 1 value is kind of useless. It would be funny if he saw me steal a pencil and got mad. Alright, I think we took just about everything in his house. So, I think once we step outside, I think we're going to get all of our stuff. All the DLC stuff. I believe. So we're getting all the things for the DLCs. Yeah, here we go. It's been loaded. Did I not get the tribal pack and all that stuff? We don't have to have it. It just makes the early game harder. Just fine. I can deal with it. We're not going to be doing a lot of fighting anyway. Not initially, at least. But yeah. Okay. So we're going to go sell some of the stuff we stole from Doc Mitchell. So something for sale. Okay. So, keep our weapons, but we will sell... Oh, does he not buy junk items? Maybe he doesn't. Interesting. I didn't know he didn't sell any, like, miscellaneous, or didn't accept that stuff. I'm wondering if Doc Mitchell... Can I sell all Doc Mitchell's stuff back to him? That would be pretty funny. And you can see I have a sprint mod on right now, so that allows me just to run, but it burns AP.
Welcome back.
Okay, I can only... Okay, interesting. So I can only... do that. It's fine. Alright, so we're going to, and I didn't know this actually, but we are going to go down here to the canyon wreckage that leads to the DLC for Lonesome Road. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the DLC and we're going to go loot a bunch of stuff. So, essentially, the first bunker has quite a bit of loot in it. It is very easy to access, and it allows you also to get some very early game armor that is actually pretty good. So we're going to go do that. I'm actually going to do a quick save here, and we're going to go into Victor's shack. We'll see. Maybe there will be a stealth boy in here. Maybe not. I guess we can load the last save and see. Yeah. I don't think it's weird, right? So, like, might as well take some of the loot here. Anyways, yeah, I guess we'll just take that anyway. Alright. So, we're gonna go to Canyon Wreckage here. We're just gonna take the road. I guess we might as well equip all of our stuff. So we do have a 9mm SMG. It's probably the best weapon we have right now. But yeah. Alright. So I did expect... it's weird, because the last playthrough I loaded, I had all the, the tribal pack and, you know, all the gun runners stuff they give you right off the rip. You can sell a bunch of that for early caps. That'll be fine. It might impede our ability a little bit, just because it's going to be potentially harder to... Like, I'm probably not going to be able to get the luck and the intelligence implant at the exact same time, which is okay. We can do some gambling with 8 luck. It's not going to, like, kill us or anything. It's just, I like having 9 because it makes it even easier. But, yeah, so we're just going to take this road all the way down to the south. Who's that? Oh, there is a mod 2 that I have where I have to... Okay, it's just a guy. Where I have to, be within range of the enemy to... Or whoever I'm vatsing. Rebuild character. So I think if I... And technically, I think this is an exploit, but I'm not 100% certain. Strength 6, endurance was 8, int was... What am I missing? Why do I not have 8 int? Why am I, like, missing a point? Oh, right, I have 7 endurance, that's why. Okay. I was like... Okay. So, that seems right. Okay, so trait-wise, we're just going to take the same traits again. But this will actually give us 5 more points for every skill, I believe, from what I recall. Alright. So, we should have... Let's look at our stats real quick. Yeah, 28 barter, 36 lockpick. We're pretty much good for the most part. We already have 38 guns. We're at level 1, so that's a good thing. Do need to be a little careful. There could be some enemies around here. We'll talk to this guy real quick just to see.
Peace, traveler.
Do you have anything to trade?
That's a dangerous question.
Is there anything I can sell to this guy? Okay, I could sell some miscellaneous shit. He's only got 63 caps. I guess I'll just give him my fission batteries. So it's going to be expensive anyway. Does he have it? What does he even have to sell? He's got a little bit of 9mm. He's got no weapons. Could buy a little bit of 9mm from him, I guess. Just buy, like, I don't know. Actually, I could buy all of his 9mm, and then I sell him the rest of my shit that I have. I sell him the other stuff. My miscellaneous. Carton of cigarettes. Empty syringe. Yeah, that's fine. Just take the rest of it. Jesus, he drew his gun immediately. I thought there was something wrong. So we're going to try not to level up if we can. If possible. Is that a powder ganger right there? I don't think they'll attack me unless I do something. Because I'm completely neutral to them. They won't attack on sight, I don't think. From what I recall. I think if I just walk past them, they don't care. I think they're just waiting to ambush caravans. This gecko is going to get fucked up by them, though. Watch. He's not hostile to me, though. Interesting. Oh, I should be sprinting, by the way. That would... There's a rad roach. Not even going to bother wasting a bullet on that thing. Gives me, what, like 1 XP? Damn, a gecko wrecked that rad roach. Just going to avoid these enemies. Uh-oh, he's catching up. Uh-oh. Oh, this was not intended. If I have to defend myself, I fucking will. Don't make me. Yeah, you better back the fuck up. Yeah, back up. I could kill them, but I just don't... I'm not going to use any ammo right now, because I might need to use ammo later. When I go to make my way to the strip. Oh, that guy wants to talk to me. No, no, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. Please, stop. It doesn't matter if he talks to me. It's just I don't want to do the dialogue right now. I don't care enough. Yeah, he gave up. Good. Yeah, he didn't want to talk to me, really. Okay. So, come up here. I don't think there's anything to loot here anyway. Just some shitty toy cars. Who cares? There's a coyote. Oh, wait. Canyon wreckage is up here, isn't it? Did I just... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember if there's anything in there, though. I don't think so. That's the mother, isn't it? Yeah. She's a bit bigger. Should pretty much leave you alone as long as you don't walk up. Okay, so we're going to go in here. We're going to loot everything. Pork and beans. Alright. That. There's gonna be a duffel bag up here. There's also a couple coyotes. Doesn't really matter. This. Okay. If I don't piss the coyote off, I can technically sneak up here. If I had a... Actually, I don't have a shovel, right? Bad. Don't bite me, doggy. Alright, walk the lonesome road. So, what I didn't know is that you can actually come back to the Mojave once you go to this DLC. I never knew that. I always figured once you went here, you had to finish the DLC before you could go back. But Lonesome Road is the one DLC that it has the exception to the rule. The other three are like that, but yeah, so... Gonna go into this bunker. And we're not going to progress any further than this bunker area, and there's a certain point in which we're just not going to go any further. But yeah. Not having the tribal stuff, or not having the weapon packs does make this area a little harder. Simply because there is one sentry bot that it would help to have some weapons, but it is what it is. So we'll just take everything here. Not that that's... you know, that useful, but alas. Programmer's Digest, that's for science. Alright, so we need to, I think, do this terminal, correct? But it doesn't require a lock, so we'll just unlock the door here. And Eddie's gonna be in here, at least the DLC's version of Eddie. I mean, we'll just take everything here, because there's going to be a commissary in this area that... yeah, so here's arc welder. That's worth a lot of caps. And I'm not going to be anywhere near being able to actually use it. 12 bobby pins. So that should be more than enough to do everything there. 2 stealth boys in there, which is nice. We're going to probably use one later. Sensor module, conductor. Pretty heavy stuff, but we'll be fine. I didn't even realize there was a first aid box behind this cabinet. I don't think I've even looted that before. Quartz. Is there anything else I'm missing in this room? So make sure I get everything. Okay, I think we're good to let Eddie out of his tube. Unlock prototype bot pod. Right at all base commissary terminals are off the same depository. Whoops, whatever. Open sesame! Why does that sound like the guy who does the Mokuba voice in Yu-Gi-Oh? What's an iBot doing here? Asylum must have pretty advanced engineering facilities for remote scan you and build copies. Your copy made by the military base in the Divide. Weird. I think I could use your help getting out of here. Can you come with me?
Experiment log 369248/B.
I'll have him access the commissary for me so I can sell some stuff.
Dr. Whitley presiding.
basically going to sell almost everything in this bunker.
Enlarge the overflow buffer system.
Or silo, rather.
That should ensure 100% connectivity and control. Eddie, whenever you're ready. Yes, success. Reporting full success on 369248/B. Eddie was able to interface with and override the test panel in under 3 seconds. Great job, team. Now
Damn.
let's start on the proposal for the full rollout.
Are you saying you can override electronic security? Only panels with dish shape receiver. Was that the voice of your creator? What happened to him? Sure, he's fine wherever he is. Maybe you'll see him again someday. Alright. Okay. So, bring him in here. And we will have him activate this commissary. And this is where we'll sell a bunch of stuff. Yeah, so we will sell... So, they can also repair stuff, but we will access it. So what we're going to do is we'll basically sell everything that we just grabbed. So fission batteries, packs of cigarettes, pre-war money, sensor modules, books, clipboards, conductors. We'll keep the case stuff because it doesn't weigh anything and there's no value. In terms of other stuff... I mean, right now, I think it's fine if we keep the food. I want to sell the quartz. Quartz might be worth selling. I guess we'll see. Sell the breathing mask. We'll sell this arc welder. That's worth 1,000. We're going to sell every frag grenade we picked up. That'll give us another 2,000. I can't use the arc welder anyway. It requires 75 energy weapons and 7 strength. So, like I said, I don't have 7 strength right now. And my energy weapons is, I think, like 25 or something. But we'll sell that. I think right at the moment we're not going to have enough caps to do anything. Now, I'm debating if whether or not I want to buy... So, they have a couple armors. So, oh man, the riot gear is worth 7,000 here. It's actually much better condition than it was the last time I was here. So it's very expensive. Thing is, I could always just come back and buy this whenever I want. I don't have to, right now, get it. I could just basically farm all the caps from here and then just go to Vegas. So, yeah, we'll accept what we have right now. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything else. Sexy Sleeper is worth 1 cap. Nice. That's just dog shit anyway. These actually give you a lot of health, so it's not, like, terrible to keep that, I guess. I suppose we'll sell the Nuka-Colas. I don't need them that bad. We'll sell some of the food items. Keep the magazines, though. Alright, so we just got 2,000 caps. We're gonna loot the rest of this bunker as well here. Okay, so going to have Eddie open this, and in him opening this, that will unlock this. Okay, so next up, we're gonna do this terminal, easy lock. Debating if I want to do it legit or if I want to just spam like a dummy. Or you just get lucky. I mean, that always works. We'll unlock this door. I think a big reason I wanted to sell a lot of my stuff is we're at 24 of 110 right now, so you don't want to be... We're going to try to avoid being over encumbered. It's not the end of the world if we are, but prefer not to. So we'll just take literally everything in here and sell all of it, I think. And, I mean, what we can obviously do is take everything in here and then go sell it. If we want to. You don't have to take everything. Like, if you don't want to take some of the complete junk items that are worth hardly anything, it's not the end of the world. It might add up a little bit, but it also just might be inventory clutter. So we're going to do that. We're going to grab this. No, loot this. I'm going to go in here. So we're actually going to go over here. We're going to loot this. We're going to loot this metal box as well. Oh, that's hard locked. We're not going to be able to access that right now anyway, so whatever. There's no way of getting that much. Grab all of this. Trying to remember if there's anything down here by this rocket. Or not rocket, but nuclear warhead. Oh, there is actually a toolbox. Okay. So we're just going to loot stuff until we basically become over-encumbered, which we probably will here pretty shortly. We're going to go up one floor, so there is going to be a sentry bot that we need to shut down at a terminal up here.
Dr. Grant? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Whitley, there you are. Orders from Colonel Autumn. He feels the iBot Duraframe project isn't advancing quickly enough. I'm to...
You didn't even disengage his damage avoidance protocols. You're hurting him.
Don't be ridiculous. It's just a machine. See here, I've already increased the navigation system's efficiency by 65%.
Get the hell out of here.
Fine, Whitley. It's your lab. At least until I tell the Colonel about this.
Dr. Grant sounds like a war crime waiting to happen. Already mentioned at Colonel Autumn. Are we talking about Colonel Autumn from Fallout 3? Did you kiss your mother with that mouth? Beat the crap out of her? Jesus. Embarrassed duping. Abusing women. Hell yeah. No, I'm kidding. Terrible story. She get moving. Pepe hands. Alright, so caution. Loot this box. How much weight do we have? 93? Yeah, so we'll have to take one trip. But there is a sentry bot in this room. So, oh. God damn it, that was not intended. I did not intend to do that. Fuck me. That was a mistake. It's fine. Eddie didn't aggro him. We're good. Just gonna make sure, because the door is unlocked, so he technically could come in if he spots us. But I don't think he will. Eddie's actually aggroed, so he's gonna go in there and try and fight him. I should have saved so I could cheese it, but it's fine. Ceiling is really close, right? It's only 2 letters different. Melting? I don't think that's right. We'll power it off. Yeah, you heard Eddie open the door behind me. He's like trying to engage the sentry bot. We really don't want him to do that, if possible. Don't want him to take damage. Healing. Can't even be an ing word, I don't think. It has to be something else. Mankind, so it's nothing like that. Causing. Maybe it's something weird like this. No. Anytime. Wow, we're getting a little unlucky here, I'm gonna be honest. It's okay. It's alright, we'll do it again. If I saved, I could have cheesed this so I don't have to wait for that animation, but... Oh, okay, there we go, finally. Did I hit level 2? Alright, deactivate the security robot. There we go. So now, Eddie didn't take any damage, which is good, and we will level up. So what we're going to do now is... I'm trying to think. I think we just put all of our points in barter. And, like, we could do... Like, technically, we could put all of them in lockpick, and you have 50 lockpick, but we don't need that right now. So we're going to do barter just so we can get as many caps as possible. And we're going to do intense training so we get an extra special point. And we're going to put it in int. So that allows us to get more skill points every time we level up. And ideally, by the time we're level 3, we will have we'll have 10 int. At least that's the plan. So yeah. Okay, so I think we'll go back down now because we're almost at our carry capacity. And there is another sentry bot in this bunker that we need to be very careful of. Whoops. We'll just run back here. Oh my god, what the fuck? I forgot how fast the sprint is when you have decently high agility, too. With this mod or whatever. Okay. So we'll go back to the commissary, access it. Still 4,000 caps in here that we can basically dump stuff into. So, wrenches, wonder glue, turpentine, tin cans, bunch of scrap metals, paint gun, lead book, batteries, duct tape. Okay. So, got a bunch of stuff there. We are going to keep the stealth boys, at least for now. Because we can use them later. We're going to sell this H&H Tools nail gun. Like I said, I mean, I have the strength, but it's 75 guns. We're not anywhere near that right now, so we'll just sell this. That'll give us another 900. And sell this knife because it's a pile and I don't want it. So we'll just get another 1,200. Like I said, there's still another 3,000 caps that we can get from here. So I'm going to go up a floor and loot even more stuff. Now, this is where we have to start actually being very careful because there is going to be a live sentry bot roaming. So if we get caught by it, we're just going to have to avoid it and run. Or just try to run away from it. So we're going to go back up here. Back through. Like I said, if I had if you have like the tribal pack and all those other packs, mercenary caravan or whatever. Oh, I forgot to grab this duct tape. It doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot to grab this too, by the way. That's my bad. I didn't grab these Nuka-Colas. You can sell all those too if you want. So I'm already missing a few items, but it's all right. Okay, so I'm gonna do a hard save here. In case things go real sour. Bunch of stuff here. Mark II turret. Interesting. Alright, loot everything off these marked men. That one guy had scout armor on him, which is actually quite valuable if you sell it. Otherwise, yes. So, yeah. Okay, so there is a sentry bot across the way. As you can see, it's right there. Ow. As you can see, he hurts a lot. Okay, Eddie's drawing fire for us right now, so we're going to run across while he's drawing fire. We're going to close this door. We're going to try and loot as much as we possibly can while we're right here. How much? Oh, right, I can't use Pip-Boy in combat. I guess we'll just have to grab as much as we can while we're sitting here. Thomas. Okay. I mean, Eddie's doing okay. He won't die, so don't worry. We're fine. Okay, so now, gonna run back down here. Is Eddie gonna kill him? Eddie's doing really well. He's actually I've never had this happen before where he actually 1v1s a sentry bot. He might win. Holy shit. Dude, he's a god! Holy shit! Usually what happens is you have to run back down and then wait for Eddie. Once he goes unconscious, he'll come back after a period, and then he'll win once he gets resurrected. But he actually just straight 1v1. Look at all this shit. He just straight 1v1 the sentry bot. So there's going to be more loot in here. We're going to go back down because we don't have... Well, actually, you know what? I could just load a bunch of stuff onto Eddie because he can carry weight. So you saw that sentry bot, though. He did a lot of damage. To be very careful because he will melt you down very quickly. So, bunch of stuff here. 10mm. Handgun. General Martin Retzlaff. He's got some stuff on him too. So he's got ammo. Belt. Pack of cigarettes. His uniform, which actually gives you 10 speech, which is kind of nice to keep in case you need to make, like, to do a speech check or something. And +5 guns. So I'll take that. Otherwise, we can't loot the other thing, but I think we've looted just about everything we can. As you can see, so with this mod, I can't sprint while I'm over encumbered. I can walk at like a normal speed, but you can see my AP is gradually draining. We can also destroy this turret. I think this turret does have... Okay, so if you had 50 repair, you could technically repair the turret to also help. I don't know, how much damage do I actually do to this thing? Eddie should be able to kill it pretty easily, right? Can I even damage it? Oh, it's like undamageable. Interesting. Okay. I thought maybe you could destroy it in order to, you could destroy it and take, like, whatever was in it, but I guess not. Oh, I forgot to loot this cabinet. Okay, well, that's more stuff that I didn't loot. But if you loot everything in here, you should be able to get pretty close to... Oh, there's a tool cabinet. So normally, if you didn't have any mods, what you would do is you would just straight up... You'd go back down and sell everything, and then once you go in there... Or if, depending on how it goes, or you could just put everything in Eddie's inventory. He's got 85 carry capacity, so it's not a big deal. Let's see here. So, go back down here. Drop down. Turn around. We're going to actually probably run out of AP before we get back to that commissary. As you can see, so I'll show you how slow my movement is when AP is gone. Now, AP will still regenerate to a certain amount, and then I'll start moving again at normal speed once I hit a certain amount of AP, as you can see. But, yeah, so access this. We'll sell all this shite. A plunger, because that's going to be super useful to me. A bunch of pre-war money. Other belts. Harmonica. Fission battery. Duct tapes. Cups. Cigarette. Butter knife. Ashtray. These expired stim packs are kind of shitty. Like, they only give you 12 health, so they're not, like, amazing. Those also actually have debuffs on them. The -1 perception. I might keep them just in case. But, yeah. So we'll sell. I mean, plus 80 HP is a lot. We'll sell the Nuka-Colas. Maybe I should have kept the other quartz I had. That's okay, though. We'll keep some of this stuff just cause. Expired stim packs. Get rid of those. Marked. So as you can see, the scout armors, look at how much they're worth. 800. And they're not particularly very good. They're light armors. They give you agility and sneak, which isn't bad. But I'm not going to repair any of them because I don't want the value to go down. So we're just going to literally sell all of them right now. You can sell this if you want. It's only worth 300, so it's not exactly, like, super useful or anything. But, yeah. After that, let's see, what else do we want to sell? So there's multiple Bowie knives. There's multiple arc welders. H nails tool gun, or nail gun. We'll sell this tire iron. We'll sell... Do I even want the laser pistol? Probably not. It's not very good. I'm trying to think what else I want to keep. So I can't use the Bowie knife, so I might as well sell them. I think I can come back later anyway and buy them back from this commissary later in the game if I come back and want to use them. But as you can see, you need 75 melee weapons to even use them. So, yeah. This is kind of an interesting position. So, I need, what is it, 8,000 caps to get both implants. I need 4,000 to get one of them. So if I get 700 more caps, I'll be at about 6,400. There'll be other stuff we can loot on the way that will get us the rest of the caps we need to get both implants. Now, the question is, so normally I would sell a bunch of your shit, right? And what you could do is buy, like, the riot gear or the U.S. Army combat armor. This will give you plus 3 guns, plus 5 guns, and 1 agility, which is really nice. This helmet actually gives you more perception and sneak sight, which helps you when it's dark out. But, yeah, so my question now is, what do I want to do in terms of, do I want to get the armor and only get 1 implant, or do I want to get both implants and then skip getting either of these armors? I mean, 1 agility is nice, but I think technically the damage threshold is higher on the combat armor, and it's a little lighter. I believe the damage threshold's higher. I mean, this is more repaired, so, and it's 20, but I think this is 25 and this is 20. Maybe it's the same. Could be the same amount, but this armor is just lighter inherently. Gives you a little bit less in guns. You get plus 2 survival, which isn't really that useful, but I guess that's the question. Do I buy, like, I'm still gonna buy the riot gear helmet because it does give you that, it's better than the breathing mask. Despite it, I guess, being heavier, but it is more useful. Obviously, the plus 1 perception and the sneak sight, which is actually gonna come in handy when we, if it's nighttime when we go to Vegas. So we'll accept here. So we got 5,700. Now, if I sell all 3 Bowie knives and this and an arc welder, that would be 2,500 caps. I could even sell both of them. It's up to you if you want to sell them or not. You could sell both. If you want to keep one of them for later in the game, sure, but I need 7 strength and I need 75 energy weapons, so it is really good though to have, like, this weapon especially in Old World Blues is quite good, so, you know, it's kind of up for debate, like, what you want to do. If I sold both of them, I'd have 3,000, I'd be up to 8,000 caps. So I could buy the helmet and the combat armor. I suppose it would be fine if we gambled, right? With, like, lower stuff. I might keep the arc welder as well. I mean, we're going to get multiple things on our way to Vegas, I think, correct? I don't know. I guess, like I said, I can always come back here, too, if I want. And I mean, you can see how expensive this shit is that they're selling back to me, but you know, I think by the time, I mean, if I get the gold bars and dead money, it wouldn't matter either, but yeah. Like I said, if I had all the other loot that you normally have, it would be way easier because I'd be able to spend a bunch of caps. I should probably err on the side of caution and just sell everything I can. But I don't know. I mean, I have to buy some stuff anyway, right? I have to buy some things, so regardless, if I don't do that, I'm gonna buy, like, ammo for weapons, right? But yeah, so we'll sell. Yeah, we'll get this. We'll get this and this. And then we'll sell the other arc welder. So we'll be down to 2,537. Like I said, we only need 4,000 for one implant. Like I said, we could sell this, but I'll actually keep it. I'm actually... I don't even really want this. I'm going to keep this jumpsuit because I can sell it to the chick at the strip. Just anything that has some weight to it. We'll keep the alcohol because there's a perk we get if we drink enough alcohol. That's actually really good. Otherwise, I'm trying to think of what else. We could sell all these missiles, actually. That would give us some caps back. A couple rockets. Bunch of nails. Can't really use most of these regardless. So, might as well sell them. Electron charge pack. I mean, it's gonna take a while to find weapons that use this type of ammo anyway. Electron charge packs. We might find a weapon earlier that uses that. 5mm, that's a little more uncommon. We're at 3,200. I might even sell this NCR money, because it's not really useful. Otherwise, I think that's most of what we're doing here. We'll have the armor now. We're only going to have a 10mm and a 9mm SMG, but that should be enough. So you could see, we'll have to pay a decent amount to get the arc welder back, but it's okay. We can always come back here later. So, yeah, so we'll make our way out. I'm actually going to put my combat armor on. I'm going to put my helmet on. Interestingly enough, the last time I did this run, the riot armor that was in the commissary was way cheaper because its durability was lower. It was like 3,000, 4,000 caps cheaper, so that's kind of why I had to change. That's like run-to-run variance in RNG, right? But yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go back. We actually are gonna hotkey some weapons, I think, here, right? So we'll put this on 1, this on 2, and this on 3. I think Eddie will be here when we come back, so it's fine. Bunch of coyotes here. I'm gonna shoot him in the face, because fuck it. He might bite me, maybe. I should have probably healed before we came out here, but it's okay. Ow, I'm getting gangbanged right now. Little poopy. Oh my god, I one-tapped his dumbass. Where's the den mother? I don't even remember. Just take their hides. Yummy coyote meat. Yeah, we need to heal a little bit here, so we will use... How much health do I have? 125, that's not a lot. Do I want to drink the quartz right now? Probably not right this second. I'll eat some food, I guess, right? That should get me basically back to full health. We'll heal over time. I could go kill that coyote if I want, but I'm actually going to go back and fast travel. Basically sold everything, right? I'm actually going to go... I think what we'll do is... And I don't always do this, but if you want to get extra caps, I'm going to go up to... Oh, it's so fucking dark. Holy shit. I'm going to go up to the cemetery and... grab the snow globe that's behind the thing. Behind the gravestone. I think there will be potentially a bark scorpion up here. But it's not always here. Yep, Okay, yeah, those 2 gecko kebabs and the other thing basically got me back to full. Okay, so sometimes there is also a bird scared me for a sec. Sometimes there is a... This is creepy. I've never been up here at night. Or I have, but not in a while, I guess. So I found that snow globe. I can actually sell that. Way later in the game to Mr. House. We're actually going to go... I think if we're being safe, we're going to go back down a little ways. We're going to follow the road. There is potential of... Did I put the... Wait. Oh, okay, that's if you crouch. Okay, I was like, I knew there was like a night sort of thing, but... So we're gonna go back to the road. Actually, you know what, we can cut across. I don't think there's gonna be anything out here, right here, that's gonna be a problem. As long as we don't go north of here, we'll be fine. I'm actually gonna mark the road just so I go across, directly across, and not like wander off. We'll try and avoid enemies if we can, though, just to save ammunition. Coyote, it's so dark. I can tell I'm using a mod right now because it is like pitch fucking black. I can't see shit. I have my Pip-Boy light on. I can see like 5 inches in front of me, and that's about it. Kind of heading south, I guess. It's not... Oh, a hunter. Is there somebody I can sell stuff
Hey there.
to?
Need anything?
Let's see your wares. Oh, you got Jack Diddley. Guess I could sell some trash to you I don't want. Here, take my shitty Legion currency. Do you even have anything of value? You have literally nothing. I might... Maybe I'll just take the anti-venom. In case I get stabbed by a scorpion or something. Not that I think that's going to happen, but... You never know.
Thanks.
I just took your most valuable item. How do you feel about that? That's a coyote. Coyotes are fine, though. They're really weak. They'll die very easily. I like the 9mm is like basically the grease gun, the M3 grease gun, which in real life did not fire 9mm. It was like 45, I think. It's spooky at night though with this mod. Last run it was during the day, and I know like there's like scorpions around here, so I have to be a little aware of what you're doing. Coyote down in that radioactive hole, dude. It's so dark I could barely see that fucking hole. If I dropped into that, I would 100% probably die. Like, holy shit. What time is it? 1:45 a.m. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna have to do this at night, which is a bit riskier. Probably should have my gun out, but I'd like the faster movement speed. I want to be careful, too. I mean, I guess I could just sprint, but if I walk into a specific type of enemy that can outrun me, then I'm kind of fucked. Just want to be careful not to... Scotch. Tin can is so garbage, but whatever. I'm trying to remember if there's... Yeah, so there's Quarry Junction. Is that... What the fuck was that? There's a coyote in there. Oh, I might kill it. Because I'm trying to remember if there's loot in here or not. I should probably be using my 10mm, whatever. Neat. Okay, so there is loot in here. Yeah, I thought there was. There's a shitload of food. Oh my god, there's actually good stuff. I didn't realize, I forgot that this was here. That was actually worth it, 100%. Alright. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. I meant to hit 2, but... Alright, so... Basically, we're going to try and go to here. So, what we're going to do... Those powder gangers, dude. What are you guys doing out here in the dark? Jerking each other? What the fuck? So... Once we get to that fire over there, which is next to Sloan, we're gonna hug this right-hand side of this cliff as tight as possible. Because we've got Black Mountain off to the right, and we got Quarry Junction off to the left, and... If the super mutants see you at Black Mountain, it's not the end of the world. You can run away from them. The Deathclaws see you, you're pretty much fucked. I could go walk over here and discover Sloan. I don't need to, but I could do it, realistically, if I want. I'm gonna do it. Why not? Just gives me a location to, Actually, he's gonna come over to me, isn't he? I don't really want dialogue right now. Not... I'll come back later, but... Alright, so... I'm gonna actually hard save here. Need to be very, very careful. Actually, I'm gonna turn my Pip-Boy light off, because Deathclaws have very high perception, so they will see you almost immediately if you are not careful. So we're going to get up here, we're going to start creeping around, and we're going to hug this. So it's going to be there's like, is it Neil's Shack? There's like a location off to the right here, so we're going to go just left. I think that's Neil's Shack right there. We shouldn't have to I think, is there like super mutants? Can't see. I can't, like... They're just over the hill. What are they? Are there Deathclaws? Uh-oh. What? Oh, Bark Scorpion. Is there 2 of them? Or is there a bigger one? Bark Scorpions aren't really a threat. They're very, very, weak. It's the second one. Is it 2 of them? I think I can run away from them anyway. It's not really a big deal. Okay. Yeah, there's some scorpions around here, but we'll be fine. I'm just waiting to see if there's 2 of them, because if I walk over the hill and there's like a big scorpion, I'm gonna get obliterated. Okay. Yeah, it's 2, okay. I could shoot them, I guess. It's fine. Not gonna do a lot of damage, I don't think, because they're kind of thick, but... Yeah, the damage is okay. They're kind of quick. A little bit. Not insanely quick, but... Alright. Dump into it. Ooh, we got a crit. That's good. That's dead. We'll actually take their poison glands. They're actually decent value. In terms of caps. I can't fucking see. Okay. That one didn't have one, really? That's kind of unlucky. I think it's down here. Okay. I need to stay crouched so I can see. Is this Neil's Shack? There's no way this is Neil's Shack. So yeah, we got crazy just because of the... yeah, we need to be very, very careful around here. If we go over and loot... Uh-oh. Back up. As soon as we see caution, need to not... Yeah, I don't know if I can even... There's loot there, but it's not worth it, because I'll just get killed. If a Deathclaw sees me over here, we're toast. Like I said, if I get caught sprinting, even if I'm sprinting, like, I'm not going to be able to outrun them, because I'll just run out of AP, and then I'll die. God, this night has lasted forever. It's 4:33. I might even wait. I'm, like, debating. I don't want to cheese, though. Like, that's kind of cheesy doing that. But it's, like, really, it's kind of a weird spot. So dark out. There is super mutants, I think, over there. I hate that I have to pull my gun out every time. Okay, so we're gonna go... Where? Oh my god. We fucked up. Oh, man. Oh, no. What is... Uh-oh. Where is... Oh, we're so fucked. He missed. He didn't miss that time. See, I think I needed to go further to the right. That was the mistake. Okay. Yeah, we'll go further away. Need to go... I'm gonna go all the way... I'm gonna go up here and through here. Try not to hug... or try to hug the wall harder. I just couldn't see. I can't see. If I could see, it's so much... It's doing this during the day is so much easier. The difference is insane. It might have been on that road. There's Neil. Why am I getting caution, though? I'm gonna walk up Neil's shack. Actually, I can follow this road a little bit. Neil's not gonna attack, though, which is good. If he did, that would be a pain. But, yeah, we're gonna get up to this cliff here, this cliff wall. And then... I think I should pull out my sub, because I think the VATS range is longer with it. I need to get up on this cliff side. Like I said, I can't fucking see, so that's an issue. Crouch. If you can see, but I'm trying to tell if there's super mutants over there or not. It's not the end of the world if they see me, but wearing combat armor doesn't matter against the Deathclaws. Yeah, like, 'cause you just get one tapped regardless. They just do too much damage. I'm only level 2. Okay. I just can't fucking see, man. Like, Jesus. Okay, so this is where I think it's probably wise to use a stealth boy. Because there's going to be a point here we have to go across where there's going to be Deathclaws to our left, and if they spot us, it makes it 10 times harder to get by. So we're going to pop this, and we're going to go over here. And there's this little ledge here we have to hop up on. Now there's going to be Deathclaws walking around down here below us. I'm trying to see. Yeah, you can see a few of them if you look in the distance there. God damn it. Get up. Oh my god, I fucking... Are you serious? Okay. Get up on this ledge and then jump. There we go. Now I'm starting to see better because the sun's coming up. Look at all the Deathclaws. 1, 2. Probably one I'm missing that's like in plain sight. There's more of them down here by this junction. So, yeah, there's another one below me. So we need to keep going to the right. Continue going to the right. We're actually, what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the Repcon headquarters. We're going to basically keep hugging this wall as far as we can. And since we're hugging this wall, we'll be pretty good to go. A lot of people, I think, for speed runs, there's a death claw right down there, so we need to keep up here because we cannot afford for it to see us. A lot of speed runs will basically take this path, and what they'll do is they'll just, like, obviously they go during the day, but they'll pop the stealth boy, and they'll just basically go for it. It's even, if you want to be even safer, just, I need to get up here, just to be, if I want to be extra safe. Like, get all the way up on this rock, because there might be a death claw below that, in the lip of the cliff there. If I want to run and jump, I can. I don't have to, though. Still hidden. Uh-oh. Stealth boy is worn off. I don't see it. Need to keep hugging this cliff. Damn it. Need to continue hugging this cliff. So we can, I think we could even play it safe and go around this bend here. The riskier path is just to keep going this direction. Oh, there is a death claw. Oh my god, what the fuck? Why is it up on the rocks? Okay, well, I guess we're going this way. I did not want that to see me. What the I've never seen that before. I've seen people do speedruns of this game, and I haven't even seen something like that. That's weird. That is crazy, dude. Once we get to the medical clinic, we'll, I think I might do a 2-hour part just for the first one, just because it's kind of the setup. But, yeah. Okay, I think we're generally doing pretty good, though. We've only had one fuck-up, so it's gone... It could go a lot worse. I think I'm being stalked, like, legitimately. That's crazy. If it follows me all the way to RepCon, I might just go in the building to hide from it. If it's still creeping around over here. It got its day, though, so I can at least see it. Okay. I think we're probably in the clear. Probably. I don't know how I'm still getting caution, though. It just makes me nervous. I don't know, like, what could possibly spot me. Oh my god, that pop-in was insane. Building came down from outer space. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna be so pissed if the Deathclaw is, like, coming down this road. You could go in there and loot some stuff. I'm not gonna bother. At least not right now. But yeah. Okay, so got to the RepCon HQ. That's good. We're gonna continue to head north. There's gonna be like a sacked caravan up here that we're gonna go and loot. Yeah. Why is this guy running from me? What the fuck? That's weird. Is this a trap? What am I seeing right now? Train station. Is this like... Oh. What do these people have for weapons? A pool cue. You know, see you guys. I don't know if they even aggroed because they were looking the other way. Why did that civilian run in there if there's fiends in the fucking train station? That makes literally no sense to me, but okay. Interesting. I don't know if I've even ever gone in that room before. I didn't even know that was accessible. Little stuff that you learn every time. I've played this game half a dozen times. I don't think I've ever gone in there. Okay, so I remember if there's like loot in one of these areas. Oh, here's the caravan we're talking about on this road. I don't know why I'm walking at normal speed. I'm so used to that. I have sprint. Just fucking use it, goddammit. I'm just afraid of not having AP if I have to fight somebody. Alright. Take all of this. Take all of this. I don't think there's anything in that. Alright. Okay, so next up, we're gonna go to the grab and gulp, which is like right here. Yeah. The cum bucket. All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Grub and Gulp.
Show me what you have for sale, brother.
Anything else I can do for you?
Got 200 caps. I can. Oh, he only takes 8. Interesting. Okay. I mean, this shit's crap. I don't want it anyway. Buffalo gourd. That doesn't really heal anything. Cactus fruit. It's a bunch of food. Eating my nuts. I didn't realize he only does aid though. So
Thanks.
does the other trader here do more?
Morning.
Does it look like
You need
moonshine?
water? I got water.
I got water. You only do 8 as well? Okay. Alright. Can't sell. And that's the thing, that's a mod I have, is like you can only sell certain items, essentially. So, we could go south to the 188, but I don't have a lot to sell, like, in terms of like, weapons or anything. We're gonna go to another location that's gonna allow us to get some other stuff that's to sell, and that will allow us to get our intelligence implant. But yeah. Okay, so we're gonna keep going north now. We need to go like up in this region. There's going to be another caravan that's sacked essentially. It's Cass's caravan, if you know from that quest line. And not all this is going to be like a tutorial. I know I'm kind of like commentating on like what I'm doing. I just kind of planned out my initial route, but for the most part, like later on, I'll just kind of be reacting to what I'm doing. But right now, I have kind of my preset route that I want to do off the rip here. And I've never really done this whole route in a playthrough. Like I've done elements of it, but there's times where I went to the Lonesome Road just to get weapons, and then then went through the regular part of the game or whatever that you'd normally go the route of. So yeah, let's go running. Keep going north. This isn't the Sunset Sarsaparilla thing, is it? I don't even remember. Jesus, this game runs like shit. Maybe it's like the pump station. Yeah, it's over here. If you see a bridge, you're in the right area. Okay, so, yep, we go over here. There's going to be multiple dead Van Graff guys, and they have a lot of good stuff on them. Let's see, like, this guy's a lever-action shotgun, which we can actually use. Microfusion cells, plasma rifle, black combat armor. You could also just... I probably should have just went and got Veronica just as like a companion who can carry stuff. That would have made sense. But... because I'm going to be over encumbered now, which is going to be kind of a hassle. But, yeah. Iguana on a stick. Medics, knife. Trying to make sure I looted everybody that's over here. There's another dead Brahmin. I think we're good. I think we're good. Jesus, my FPS dropped to 30 there. Ick. Okay, so gonna head north here to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. You can see the AP. If you just go south of the 188 and get Veronica, then again, like I said, I could just give her stuff, and then we could... I can't fast travel either because I'm over encumbered. I'm not doing this like the absolute most optimal way. Luckily, I have this mod, so I can at least like move at normal speed with AP, right? But yeah, we're very close. So it's right here, I think. What I recall should be on this corner. That's Crimson Caravan, another area we could sell a bunch of stuff at as well if we want more caps. I think Blake is the name of the merchant there that... And he takes literally everything, so that's also very, very good. Okay. So, Sanagi.
Welcome to the New Vegas. If you've got the caps, I've also...
Do you sell anything?
I have reserved a small part of my supplies for sale. The profits go directly to the purchase of additional... Very well.
Okay, so she doesn't quite have enough caps to get what we want. I was hoping she'd have at least 500 available, and we can only sell aid to her, obviously. It's kind of unfortunate. We're going to go over to the Crimson Caravan then, real quick. It's right here, so don't have to walk too far, which is good. Should be able to get to that door before my AP runs out, but it may just be...
Hello.
Hello. Blake is right there, I think.
If you're looking to buy or...
Okay.
Can do.
So he's got way more caps, which is good. So I will probably keep some stuff, but I'm gonna sell some stuff too. So I'm gonna sell both of these combat armors. I already have an armor that's better. That armor is shit. I actually don't technically need to sell both. He doesn't have enough caps anyways where he would be able to get both of them from me, and I don't have a lot of stuff I want to buy from him regardless. He has some weapon mods, but I don't have any of the weapons he has mods for. Alright, remember that's for a quest later in the game. You go to him to buy some shit. Like I said, I could buy some ammo, but I don't need ammo that badly. So I'll sell... What? He's got 1,400. So he can only take that much anyway. I might use this armor to repair my U.S. Army combat armor. If I can do that. So I have 4,900. Yeah, so I can use the black combat armor to repair it. That's good. I might keep it just in case I want to sell it. But I might actually repair these two plasma rifles together so I have access to a plasma rifle. And I only need 25 energy weapons to get it. So what am I at right now? 23? Yeah, I only need 2 points. And then I can use that. Lever action shotgun, I need a little more in guns, but that's okay. I'm trying to think what else. Might just keep this armor for now, in case I want to sell it at a later date. Obviously, I have like quite a bit of stuff in my inventory, but yeah. Do I have anything that weighs much? I actually do have some stuff. I should have
Hey there.
I'll buy some ammo, actually. I'll buy, like, I think he has microfusion cells, from what I recall, correct? Like, weapon-wise, yeah, I need microfusion cells. So he has 18, so we'll buy that. And I will sell him this, that, and is there any other ammo I want to buy? I could buy, does he have 20 gauge? Oh, he does. He has 50 of them. Okay. I might buy some of that too. So we got 308. I'm gonna sell the rest of my energy cells to him because I don't have a weapon that even uses them. Alright, I think we're good. I'll give him 9 caps for a bunch of shotgun shells.
Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit. It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized. A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson... Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes. Just about every major... Need anything?
Okay. Oh, it's just a guard. Okay. Now we should be able to get int.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
How many caps do I have? 4,965. So I need 2,000, I believe, to get into the strip. So we're only gonna need what, 1,000 from gambling?
You're back. I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you... I've also got two much more One other thing I forgot to mention. Your butt... The healthier you are, the more...
Okay, so we'll do intelligence.
For 4,000 caps, I can
Here's the caps. So we should have 10 int now. If I look. Yep, 10 intelligence. And we're also getting our perception buffed by 1 because of the helmet. I'm trying to remember. I think endurance was what got buffed by the other armor, right? So, alright. So we will now go to, I think, Freeside. So that's somewhere up here is the gate. So we will do that. We could go to the Gunrunners and sell some stuff too, but I don't think that's necessary right now. I think we'll be okay. I just need like 2 more energy weapons, and I can use that plasma rifle, which I think is going to be a lot better than anything I have currently. But, yeah. I actually didn't know this either. They don't take your caps when you go into Vegas. It's just a credit check, so they will just check to make sure you have that many, and then they'll let you in. I didn't know that. I figured they took your caps every time, so I was like, oh, you have to calculate in the 2,000 or whatever. But yeah.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Nope. All right, we're going in. We're going in.
Your safety guaranteed.
Oh yeah, these fucking guys. I'll be back to deal with them later, but right now we're off to get some money. If I recall correctly, I think we have to go through one door. I think we have to go through this door here. I'm gonna help these kids out. See, a hero of the people, right? Yeah, I have to go through this door, and then it'll let us get to the thingy.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Okay.
Hello.
So we will do a little gambling here.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler.
500 chips or 500 caps. All my caps for chips.
Here's a chip.
Alright, so we will do roulette. Is this blackjack? Yes. Okay. So we will bet 200. Deal. Okay. Damn, 240, baby. Alright, deal. 2 and a 5. I will hit. It's 15. Should I hit? I'll hit. I will stay. Hell yeah, boy. Okay, bet max again. Deal. 5. Oh, that's unlucky. Whatever. Queen and a king. Wait, my brain's farting out. Is that... How much are face cards? Face cards are also 10, correct? Am I stupid? Hold on. I feel like a complete moron. How much are face cards in blackjack? Alright. Yeah, so I'm an idiot. So it's they are... I don't want to hit then, right? I'm at 20. Hold on, let me pull my thing back up. Okay. I was like trying to remember how much, if it was 10. Okay, deal. 11, hit. 21, baby. See, with 8 luck, we're doing fine. We've lost one hand. Otherwise, we've basically won every time. Stay at 19, sure. Yep, 200, baby. Deal. 10, hit. 19, we'll stay at 19. Break even. It's a little unlucky, but it's okay. Didn't lose anything. I'll act as a 1 or 11. I'll hit. Oh my god, dude. I'll hit. Okay, so we're at 18. Am I stupid? 17. 17, right? I got a little lucky there, I will say. Deal. 10 and an ace. 240, let's go. Deal. We'll do hit. $15. Hit. At 21. That's super lucky. 5. It's 13. 19. Stay at 19. Deal. 7 and an ace. Like I said, we have that combat armor we can sell too if I need more caps. If I don't end up getting to 4,000, I can sell that Van Graff, the combat armor. Otherwise, I'd like to keep it just in case I want to repair my main armor, but... let's see. Hit... 2? Really? Should I stay? I guess I will. Hit. Stay at 20. Hell yeah. Deal. 19. Oh, I actually lost for once. I wish my luck was like this normally in RNG-based games. 10. King will stay at 20. It's a little unlucky, but happens. 11. 21, baby. Just gonna keep doing this until I bankrupt them. 20. Damn, rack it up, deal.
Try your hand at blackjack.
Bet max, deal. King and an ace. 7 and a jack. Do I double down? I was really lucky. 11, 21. 18. I think I stay on 18. Nice. Hit. Okay, so 12. 13. Hit. Damn, I actually went over for once. That's crazy. 19 will stay. 14, or sorry, 13, 21. I'm trying to remember how much they let you get from the Atomic Wrangler. Whiskey and a dapper hat. Let's go. King and a 2. So it's 12. 7 is 19. 200. Deal. 16. Sixteen's hard because it's like you could really, I don't know. I was like, fuck it, let's see what happens. Yeah. That's 20, isn't it? What? That's so sad. You got a blackjack, of course. Of course. That is 13, 21. Boom. Bet me deal. 240. Oh, I got another 21. 14. I think we double down. Oh, hells yeah. Let's go. I should double down more. I'm probably not doing that enough. Sorry, you reached the jackpot limit. Feel free to... Wow, they're not letting me jack out. Wait, what did I just say? Wait, can I... Oh, okay. They won't even let you play the other games. I thought I was going to be able to... Like to turn in my chips.
In what...
Pay me in caps. 6,205. Okay. So that's plenty. That'll allow us to get that one implant, the luck one. And we'll be at... we'll be at what, like, still 2,000 something? So that's, I think we can still technically get into the strip, right? Yeah, we should be able to, in theory.
You're back.
It is $2,000, right? Buy an implant. Me luckier.
If I implant, it's not quite the same as making you luckier.
Here's the cat.
Have a seat in the app.
Okay. So now we should have, what, 9 luck as well? Yeah. Jesus. Okay. So, go back. We'll go into... I'm trying to think what other casinos there are. I think we have to go onto the strip. We'll actually go... I think the best place to go is the White Gloves. And the reason that is because they have the highest chip count. I'll probably do Gamora after that. But yeah, we're actually gonna go. We'll get into the strip and we'll go to the White Glove Society or whatever. And then we'll probably end the video here. I could go sell that it'd be funny if I sold their guys' combat armor back to them. That wouldn't be weird at all, would it? Sprint is really nice, though. Just, like, saves some time. Yeah. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh. I'll kill this guy. Fuck it. I'll help old Ben. You know, I'm gonna get even closer. I don't know why I'm using this 9mm still, but... Why am I using this piece of shit gun? Damn. You stole my XP, dude. It's got a sledgehammer. It's 12 pounds. I guess I could sell it. Sheriff's hat? What the fuck? Okay. Interesting. I don't know why I keep using this shitty ass...
You're new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking.
Is it Uncle Ben's rice? The
name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter. I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Jesus.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items. After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs
Fucking
now.
inflation.
Well, I got
Fuck
a job
you,
working as a
inflation.
crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long. Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the
Hey,
manager's
ladies!
girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy. Yeah, shit indeed happens. I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job...
Oh, hell yeah.
No pun intended.
Must be an OnlyFans model, Keppa.
Alright.
Alright, I'm not gonna exhaust his dialogue. We'll talk to him later, but... Oh, look at this noob. Fucking newbie.
Submit to a credit check.
Robot, let me past. Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, they don't, what? Oh my god, why was there a guy just standing there? What is happening? Yeah, see, they didn't take my caps, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I still have 2,000. It's free people to loot, I guess. Like a bunch of... Oh, they're squatters. They have literally nothing. Sag. Yeah, so we'll go to the white.
Howdy, partner. You come for a piece, haven't you?
What are you doing here?
Send me your personal welcome wagon. Now hear this. The head honcho of New Vegas, Mr. House, just head for the Lucky 38. It's the big old... Don't you dawdle, little doggy. Mr.
Little
House
doggy.
is someone you want to go about snubbing.
That's it. Keep moving.
So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go walk up here. I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna walk back out, and that's gonna actually give me a rep, I think, right? What? Does he not let? Does he have to let me in? I don't. Whatever. I don't give a shit. Holy.
It's hard to sleep in this place.
I'll have to figure out how to make it so I can zoom in without pulling my gun out, because I really, it's gonna get me fucked over at some point. Alright, so go to the Ultra Lux.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapon? My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that but we simply can't have anyone complete. They'll be...
Okay, where is the blackjack table? It's roulette wheel. Okay, can I play blackjack here though too? Purchase chips. Where's the chip guy? Oh, he's in the other room, isn't he? He's over here. Yeah. Mortimer. Okay.
Humbly at your service.
I like to exchange caps for chips. Exchange all of it.
Here's your
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go over to the blackjack table. Can I actually play blackjack at a table that has no... Wait, there's no dealer here though. How am I playing? That's crazy. I'm wondering if it matters if you play with another person or not, like for how much you get. Alright. You're going to save, and we are going to call it for this part. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll be back. I'm going to try and do an hour and a half per part. I just wanted to do almost 2 hours just because it's the first part, but I appreciate it, anyone who watched. And, yeah, I'll see you on the next one. And the second part's probably going to be a lot of gambling. There probably might be at least 45 minutes of gambling, I would assume, in it. With our 9 luck, we might as well bankrupt the strip, but... yeah, so, anyways, adios.